and on with a very established and clever Canadian comedian. Would you please welcome to the stage Jason John Whitehead?
Hey, so, all right. Excellent. It's about time I found my target market. It's good to see us. So I'm doing a show over at Bristol Square. It's a bit of a breakup show. It's got jokes. Stories, like all my friends trying to be supportive through a breakup. They're all like, you just keep looking for her, Jay. You can find the right woman. She's out there. Just keep looking. Sick of looking for her, man. Why isn't she looking for me? This means I haven't even found this chick yet, and I already think she's lazy as hell. I want to tell a story that's not in my show, though, just to have some fun with you guys this afternoon, because I haven't told this story for a while. But I got in trouble with American security in a Canadian airport, and I'm still baffled by this. I bought a cheeseburger in there. See, I was flying back to Britain. I was flying to Manchester, but I had a stopover in Atlanta, flying from Toronto. In the Toronto airport, bought a Canadian cheeseburger, put it in my bag, put the bag through security. I'm on the American departure lounge, and that's when security surrounded me. American security lean over and go, "What you got there, boy?" I was like, "It's a hamburger, man. It's a heart attack in a bun." Woo! It's like, "Are you aware, son, that it is illegal to import beef into the United States of America?" I was like, "It's one cheeseburger, man. It's a 30-minute stopover in Atlanta. I'm not even intending to have a shit in your country. Let alone illegally import beef." They were impressed, so they hauled me off to their security booth, and they made me take off all my clothes, which was weird. I don't know what they were expecting to find. Just a bunch of beef patties strapped to my body. Like, that's new age terrorism. We were going to touch down in Atlanta. I was going to run off the plane, whip off my clothes, and hug as many Americans as possible. Spread some mad cow disease or something. So they're patting me down as well, which is weird because I'm naked. So it pats me down, and the leader leans in, and he goes, "I got to get mighty close to you here, boy. That don't mean I'm hitting on you." And his little cronies went, So I felt I had no choice, and I had to defend myself. So I simply said, "You may not be hitting on me, sir, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be turned on." They let me go straight through after that. So thanks.
Jason John Whitehead! This show that you've got on is called Letters from Mindy. Now, last year it said it sucked. It was like your annus horribilis.
It sucked, yeah.
Queen would call it.
I'm learning now how people are misinterpreting all this, but yeah, it's basically because of the breakup.
Are you aware the Queen called it annus horribilis when she had an awful year? It was a sort of... is that Greek or is it? Does anybody know? Is that Latin? Is it Latin? Latin, one of those. And
that was what I had.
Yeah, but this was girlfriend issues.
It was girlfriend.
What happened? Tell me, talk to me.
Oh, you're going to come see my show, man. We ruined the magic.
What?
But basically, in my show, it's called Letters from Mindy, and it's basically me waiting for a letter for an explanation as to why the breakup happened. So I actually run through 5 theories in my show as I receive some letters and play it out. I'm quite happy now, though. It's been a long time.
We were
to be honest,
about
I don't care about her at all now.
We were talking about this before, weren't we? That sometimes things that happen, you can always make,
Makes you stronger.
You can either cry or get on with it, and often makes you stronger.
And you get a whole Edinburgh show out of it, so it's almost like I bring it upon myself. I need to create something this year. I better have a disastrous event in my life.
Do you get on with women? Okay. Normally.
Do I get on with women?
Yeah, or do you just fuck up every time? Because some people...
What have you heard? What have you heard? We're 9 days into this festival, and I know there's rumors flying around, but that question's a bit weird.
I'm not hitting on you.
No, what I was trying to say was, right, is that some guys, they go through cycles, don't they? And they have a woman for a few years, and then they, it's a sort of cyclical thing. And some guys kind of, don't know how to get it together. I don't know about this, I'm still learning.
Yeah, I think I get along with women.
Are you a guy that finds that...
I think I'm alright.
But the job that you do as a stand-up comedian, it's not always conducive to a relationship. That's what I want to say.
That's very true. You do spend a lot of time on the road, you know. And to be honest, comedians tend to pick up more male comedy fans after a gig than they do gag hags, as you hear. You must get so many women. No, you mostly talk with dudes about the set that you saw you do on TV or something. So.
Is that because you feel that most of the stand-up are men? Because we have a lot of stand-up...
I think men are bigger stand-up comedy fans than ladies, but there's definitely some female stand-up comedy.
There's a kind of a rock and roll thing going with men as well, and comedy, rather than there isn't so much with women. Do you find that as well? People go out, we go out for drinks and shit and stuff.
You're really trying to bait me and make me be mean to women. I'm going to work this
I've got Lorraine here. I'm not going to be nasty to Lorraine. Lorraine's gorgeous. What do you think?
Fantastic.
He's single. What do you think?
Oh, he's a baby.
Is he too young?
He's a little baby.
That's why I'm performing 10:25 a night. I think that's probably past your bedtime.
Do you know what you mean?
I'm just going to leave the stage now and just see how they get on.
Dear. Don't you make me blush again. Dear.
See? I get along with women.
Thank you, Tom. You come over to Edinburgh, how many years?
This is my 10th
year. Is it addictive?
Yeah. Not so much a baby now, eh? Yeah, it is quite addictive, and it's nice. It's nice to be here for the month and not have to run after a plane or a train or
And do you miss summer?
Yeah, very much. Very much. It's the only place in the world where you watch the steam rise off your audience's heads. Some audiences are tough in Edinburgh because they come in like, you better solve this. Like, I'm in a miserable mood. Fix it.
Oh.
And it's a 10:25. It's
10:25.
It's called Letters from Mindy. Was that really her name? I know that comedians often change the reality a little bit just because it's not really. Was that really her name?
Yeah, you guys want to be inside the magic?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What was her name?
I don't know, what a shit name.
Isn't it?
I know. I should have gone up with a woman with a terrible name.
Yeah.
It was never going to work. Yeah, you got to go with Mindy, man.
Jason, thank you very much indeed for spending some time with us. Would you please put your hands together for Jason John Whitehead and the other day? Thanks. Cheers.